DotAdmin, we're going to show you how the new MotorCheck integration works. This is a vehicle that we've added to stock already. It has the following registration number, and it has been checked by a different provenance provider as it was being brought into stock. And as you can see, nothing untoward has flagged at the top. These are the flags that the customer is currently receiving: scrapped, imported, exported, finance, security stolen, V-car theft, or V-car damaged. There isn't any way to actually see the full check behind the scenes with this provider. It just gives us the flags at the top of the screen. So now I'm going to hit the Run MotorCheck History Report, and we'll see just how that changes. So clicking that button actually opens up a light box in the first instance, which gives us a view of the full MotorCheck report. But you'll also see, if I close this out of the way, that there are lots more flags being checked on the MotorCheck integration, and many of them have turned red. So this particular vehicle has some issues around mileage, condition alerts, keepers, plate changes, and recall checks. And then we've got clear on finance, at risk, V-car, scrap, stolen. It's not reported as a taxi. That's a unique flag for MotorCheck. It hasn't changed its color. The full MOT history is available. It's currently taxed and so on. Wasn't imported or exported. And there are some previous ads available. So just clicking this button again, Run MotorCheck History Report, to bring up the window. It's important to point out that doing that does not incur a charge, an additional charge, unlike other integrations. Your .admin application will always retrieve the latest report first and indicate to you at the top that this is a recently created report. And you can see right underneath when it was created. So this was created on the 6th of June, this particular report. And if I click the reference number, it'll actually show me who created it. If I wanted to refresh the report, I could create a new one right here by clicking this link. But just by hitting the button in the first instance, it does not incur a second charge. All of the menus or navigation items that you would get in the MotorCheck system are available to use in the light box as well. So you can navigate to individual sections using those. And if we just scan down through the report, passing over the download button, which I can click as well, and that will download a PDF of the report to your browser. But let's have a quick look down through the check. And we can see under condition alert, so in the My After, it's actually clear this car, but we have a number of condition alerts. In fact, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 condition alerts against this vehicle. And if we look at the most recent one, it was recorded in June 2022. The category was used unrecorded, but the detailed description indicates that the damage is front end and rear end. So with MotorCheck, you can click this little icon here, and it will open images of the car as it was sold at auction. And we can go through those and see what was being reported by other car history checks as all clear. Indeed has a very different story when looked at under the MotorCheck lens. So there are all the pictures available from the salvage auction. Let's go back to the report and we can see the second instance here, March 2023. It was again put through a salvage auction, so that's a little bit more recent. How is it presenting here? So it looks like this car has had a repair, but possibly was finding it difficult to part exchange in the trade, as any garages or dealerships using MotorCheck would have access to the previous salvage records and probably would have passed on this vehicle. So we have other condition alerts there that you're welcome to peruse. If you'd like to look that registration number up, we can see the mileage history for the car here. And you'll just scrolling down through see just how detailed the MotorCheck report is. It includes the full MOT history along with advisories. And indeed, has some valuation information as well. All of this data is configured on your MotorCheck control panel, so you decide what valuations you want to surface in the MotorCheck report. There is a new feature coming also where you'll be able to look at the finance section and any finance that's showing as outstanding on the car. If you believe this has been settled, you'll be able to refresh just the finance section of the report, which is of course cheaper than running a full report again. So a couple of reasons why customers are moving across to MotorCheck. A, the comprehensive nature of the check. B, the integration that it now has on DotAdmin far surpasses anything that's there previously. And thirdly, you'll find the cost of using MotorCheck to be very competitive when compared with any other provider. So please, if you are considering coming across to MotorCheck, get in touch with us. Let us give you a free trial on the DotAdmin platform and prove to you just how much better the MotorCheck integration is.